Hey guys, it's Deidre. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you again for joining me. So happy to be here. So excited to actually kind of dive into this topic. Actually going to be a really short video. I will try not to be too long about what I'm going to be talking about today, and that's just to feel the fear and do it anyway. I know a lot of you guys are starting businesses. Some of you are starting your own channels like I have. Getting new jobs, in new relationships, but again, in order to get to where you want to go, you got to just feel that fear. Anything worth having in this life, there are going to be some fears that come along with it. So yes, my video today is just about feeling that fear. So yes, these are just some of the advice and some of the things that I like to apply when I'm faced with something that's really exciting, but I'm scared. I'm scared. There is this thing called paralysis analysis, and I just learned about it in recent months. And what that means is just really you're in a state of overthinking, so much to the point where you're just overanalyzing and just not doing, which hence the word paralysis. So analysis and analyzing and just paralysis, like you're not moving, you're not doing anything because you're just overthinking the process. What if this goes wrong? What if I lose money? What if? All the what ifs that we can actually like just think about. In order to really mitigate that, you just, easier said than done, but honestly, you really have to dive in. You won't know until you're actually doing. In order for me to learn, and in order for me to sort of dive in and do what I need to do, I'm just having to accept it and not overthink and just go for it. And I'm an Aries. I don't know if you guys know a whole lot about astrology, but Aries people are just, if we get an idea, we are just on. There's no stopping me. Once there's something fixated in my head that I want to do, I will just go for it. And it has to be something pretty big for me to just kind of be thinking about it a lot and going like, oh. Like usually I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I don't care. When I decided that I wanted to move back to my hometown here in Edmonton, I was living in Ontario for like years and years, and I said, yeah, that's it, I'm gonna move. I did it. Yeah, I'm gonna get a car. I did it. I bought a house. Yeah, like I don't overthink things. I just do, and there's no stopping me. So, but yeah, for those of you who are a little bit meek, you know, you just gotta feel that fear, dive in. Again, easier said than done, but just jump into the water and you'll realize it's not that bad. Acknowledge your fear. Acknowledge it. So whenever you have that little voice in your head that says, I'm scared, I don't know if this is gonna work out, sit with yourself for a bit, take care of yourself, love on yourself, and what I like to do is just acknowledge it. Acknowledge that this thought is crept into my head and I'm here to, you know, pay attention to what it means. Sit in that fear, sit in that fear, acknowledge it, and just know that, okay, I'm human, it's okay for me to feel this, but I'm not gonna stay too long in that fear, if that makes any sense. Acknowledge your fear, sit in it, accept it, and maybe just take those action steps as to how you can overcome it, or journal, talk to a friend that you trust or a family member, and just know that it's okay to acknowledge that you have this fear and you have this thought, and it's okay to just sit in it, but don't stay too long. Analysis paralysis. Don't stay too long in that fear, overanalyzing. So accept it, acknowledge it, and then take the steps necessary to overcome it. And then another thing that I love to just sort of ask myself when I am, you know, undertaking a new venture or just something that's new in my life is, a question I like to ask is, what do I have to lose? What am I going to be losing? Obviously, you don't want to be taking anything, like taking steps or making decisions that are rash, that you know could put yourself in danger, your finance, your health, whatever. But at the end of the day, if it's something that is worthwhile and meaningful, it's going to change your life. Again, whether it's starting a new relationship, opening up your new business, going to college, whatever it is that you are going through in life, what do you have to lose if you are gonna go out and try it? You're gonna still be that same person. You'll still have your friends. You'll still have your health. You'll still have your money. Like, come on. If there's a chance that something in your life can go a whole lot better, and it's just a matter of taking those action steps and taking, you know, going up to the next level to do something to actually make it happen. Like, what do you have to lose, honestly? Again, it's just my Aries mentality. I'm just a risk taker, I guess. I don't know. But for those of you, again, who are just, you know, in that mindset of like, I don't know, or I'm scared, what are you gonna be losing? If you come out of this better than you ever had before, you're gonna be so proud of yourself. And if you get some of the results that you weren't really expecting, you try again. Try a different route. There's always another way. I highly believe that. I'm just not for one to give up so easily. So what do you have to lose? And what do you have to gain? So flip that switch, flip that question. Instead of like thinking what you're gonna lose, think about what you actually could be gaining if you were to take this decision, or actually just make this decision to take that next step. So think about it. I hate the feeling of just regret. I don't think I regret anything in my life, but yeah, there are certain goals right now in my life that I'm just so eager and so excited to take on. And again, you know, there's that fear that comes with it, but I think the fear of not doing and asking myself in the next 5-10 years, what if? Or I should have, or oh my God, can you imagine? I hate that. I don't want to be in like ever thinking that. And the fear of actually being in that position of regret, that's what scares me more than the actual fear itself. I hope that makes sense. So fear of regret for me is just a really big thing. So fear, actually just picture yourself 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, thinking back to that time where you had that opportunity to do something that you really loved, that you thought that you had a lot of passion for, and you didn't take those steps. You let fear actually get to you, and now you're here 10 years later, you're still the same. That idea is still in your heart, but you haven't taken any action towards it. And you could actually be seeing people like going for their dreams and being where they are because they took those steps and you haven't. That to me terrifies me. So that alone will fuel me, and that should be sort of like your ammunition and your motivation to go after what you want. The fear of having regrets, because nobody likes to have regrets and nobody likes to be in that state of FOMO. 2015, saying that acronym of fear of missing out. I am so lame. Anyway, so I hope that really helped. I just thought that I would put that out there. I don't know what inspired me to kind of make this video, but I think it was just more so of, again, it's taken me a while to start my YouTube channel, my journey, and I'm so excited that it took a pandemic to like get me in gear to actually just start this. Not that the pandemic's like a good reason why I started YouTube, but it kind of made me just I had more time in my hands, and I'm just like, why not? I'm gonna just go for it and do it because I love it. And it's not even for the sake of trying to make money or anything, or getting famous. It's just, I love the art of filming and editing and getting creative and just having a platform where I can express myself. So if you're watching this and you are out here thinking of something that you really want to do, that you're really passionate about, I hope this video was helpful. I hope this inspires you to take those steps and yeah, live a really great life. Living my best life. Living my best life. Girl, I want you to live your best life. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Oh yes. A really great book that I would recommend is Feeling the Fear and Do It Anyway. I think it's on YouTube. It's by Susan Jeffers. And yeah, I think there's an audiobook on YouTube for free, so if you wanted to check that out. But if not, if you wanted to read it, I highly recommend listening to it or reading to it. Listening to it or reading? Listening or reading it, whatever. Anyways, yes, you get my point. It was a really great book. It inspired me, and yeah, it was pretty cool. It's a really great resource if you are looking for something to inspire you and yeah, feel the fear and do it anyway. I will link it down below, the actual audio book on YouTube, and maybe link it to, if you can find it on Amazon, we'll see. But yeah, I hope you found this video useful. If you did like this video and you are hoping to see something similar like this, that would really help. Let me know. Comment, like, and subscribe, please. And yes, until next time, I will see you in my next one.